Hi, I am so excited to be sharing this recipe with you. No-bake pumpkin maple nut bars. The marriage between the pumpkin filling and the 3-nut bottom crust is absolutely incredible. If you want to know how to make them, stick around. Okay, let's get right to work here. We're going to start with the bottom layer, which is comprised of 3 nuts, a cup each of walnuts, pecans, and sliced almonds. And what I've done is I put them all in the food processor and I process them down to a coarse grind. Next, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of butter. And then, to sweeten up the crust, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of powdered monk fruit. Now, I haven't seen it powdered yet, but you can buy the granulated form, and then I just powder it in my coffee grinder, which I no longer use for coffee beans. I strictly use for grinding these types of things. So, in that goes. And we'll give that a nice mix there so it's all incorporated. Okay, and then to get that maple nut flavor, we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of maple extract. Okay, I'm going to get my hands in there to get it all mixed in nice and good. Love getting my hands into my food, as I do with gardening. I don't like wearing gardening gloves because I love to feel the earth between my fingers. So, nothing like getting real personal with your food. Okay, so that's all mixed in real well. And so now we're going to go ahead, and I've got a square pan here, and we're just going to dump that right in there, and we're going to press it into the bottom of the pan. And press in as firmly as you can. You can start out with your hands, and then what I do is I take a back of a spoon and I push down with the spoon, and that helps to get nice and firmly pressed into the pan. This recipe goes together quite quickly. The lengthy part of it is letting it chill in the fridge. That takes about 4 hours. So patience is a must when it comes to waiting for it to set. Okay, so I got that all nicely pressed in, and I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to start working on the pumpkin filling. Okay, let's get going with the pumpkin filling. It goes together as fast as the nut crust did. So here we go. We're starting out with a 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree, a 1/2 cup of powdered monk fruit, 1 cup of chopped walnuts, 1 cup of almond flour, a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and we're going to give this a mix to get it all incorporated together. And now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of butter. So, as a tip, it's always best to work with ingredients that are at room temperature. Not only do things mix together quite well, if you're baking, everything's at the same temperature, and so the oven's not busy trying to get it at a point before it starts cooking. So as a rule, it's best to start with your ingredients at room temperature. Okay, this is going together really well. You want to make sure you don't see any streaks of butter in the filling here. Okay, and so I'll bring over the nut crust, and then we're just going to go ahead and plop this around, and we're going to smooth it down nicely, covering the nut crust. And I've got a little silicone spatula here that's going to help me do that. And that's it. That's all there is to it. And then we're going to put it in the refrigerator, and that's going to set in there for at least 4 hours, if not overnight. Overnight's best. So if you can wait that long, let me tell you, these are so good. Oh my gosh, they're incredible. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I'll pop these in the fridge, and then we'll cut them up and have a taste. Well, here they are. They look absolutely fabulous. Now let's see how they taste. These are so good. I cannot even begin to tell you how good they are. No one would guess that they were sugar-free. And they are full of healthy fats. They would please anyone's palate. Spectacular. So if you like what you saw here today and you want to make these, please like and share and subscribe to my channel. And I thank you so very much for watching, and we hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Mm-hmm.